You.
But
I'm excited for this food.
all right, let's bring the food in. Hannah, you got the food? All right, bring it in.
Hannah's wonderful, by the way.
Yeah, she's great.
Here. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wow.
A billion. Yeah, I dropped $1 billion illegally as a single contributor. One of my many billions.
Oh, you're a billionaire?
Yeah, yeah. Multi-billionaire.
All billionaires are subsidized socialist candidates.
Okay, so we got. That's what I want Tom Steyer to do.
How's he doing?
I don't know. I want to have a check-in with him.
This is so much food.
So we got kimchi. There's a lot, but basically, I mean, the meta is to just pop this up.
Okay.
And then, can we get a claw, Hannah, to grab grab the food out of the thing? Oh, you got white clothes on too. This is gonna be.
Oh, don't worry about this. I want to make sure we don't make a huge mess here. If we keep it in the tray, then the mess stays in the tray. Okay.
Oh, they didn't even give us forbidden rice or whatever. That's kind of lame. Normally they use purple rice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is what we need.
Oh my God! This whole thing is kalbichi?
Yes. All right. Pop it open. Pop it open, and let's see what your first reaction is.
Well, I'm gonna be looking for chestnuts and dates.
Okay. They don't have any of those in there.
What the f is this cheese? Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Okay, try it.
You're putting cheese on kalbichi?
I didn't. They do it. I don't know.
Why
Okay,
is
but
this?
Okay, but give it a try.
Oh,
but give it a try.
no.
But give it a try. But give it a try. But give it a try.
This feels sacrilegious.
Okay, give it
You
a try.
people have ruined kalbichi by putting cheese on everything, and I come from the dairy state. I love cheese, but we shouldn't be. Oh, I'm gonna.
I'm not even listening
myself.
to your slander.
Let me.
Look at that cheese pull. Oh.
I mean, just call it something else. I was expecting kalbichi, and why? But there's duck in this too, so this is tteokbokki. This is just a mashup. This is the worst of fusion food. Oh my God. So there are actually pieces of kalbi in here.
Mm-hmm.
With
Let's see. It quieted you down, so that's good. In spite of your initial reaction, is potatoes bad on it too, or is that?
I mean, potatoes, carrot, garlic, sometimes like little chestnuts or.
Chat, I'm sorry to cut you off. Chat, that wasn't misogyny. It's always a good thing if you put the food in your mouth and you stop talking. That means it's good. That means you're excited.
This is fine, but it's not kalbichi. So then I can't really give you the criticism or the feedback because the premise is off.
So this is not kalbi.
I mean, it's something. It has kalbi in it. It was braised. Jim means braised.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I get it. No, I don't get it. Why? Okay, so the cheese on the Korean food craze started, I want to say a couple years ago, and I
didn't understand it.
This is very. I'm gonna give myself a minute here. Sip on my traditional Korean
Can I ask you a thing
Sprite.
about this actually? So one of the things I wanted to ask you, and you got to get closer to the mic. Sorry.
Yeah.
But one of the things I wanted to ask you is, cheese on Korean food has to be a byproduct of the Korean War, right? Like I assume that because there's no like it doesn't exist in like Asian cuisine for the most part. Cheese is not supposed to be in Asian cuisine like that.
No, I mean, I think that's. I don't know if I could pinpoint it to a certain day, but dishes like budae-jjigae, that has spam traditionally or hot dogs and kimchi, and you boil it with other vegetables. That's very much a dish from the war. And American, Korea has one of the largest, if not the largest American military presence outside of the US. But I think the cheese thing
is like a new evolution.
I think it's newer, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and blame some like white male chefs who thought they were building something innovative and took fusion food in the wrong direction. But people love it, and if it tastes good, great. You can't tell me this is kalbijim.
So it's not kalbijim, but do you like it? Like, what's your assessment over it on it in general?
Well, now it's hard because I'm going in with this very visceral reaction. Okay, I'll have some more and let you know.
Oh wow, this is. I would be more devastated if I wasn't eating my favorite food right now. Like, I'll be honest. Like, it's one of those things where, I mean, I get it. Like, I'm Turkish, and there are a lot of places that say, this is authentic Turkish food, and then you have it, and you're like, this is not authentic Turkish food. It kind of sucks.
I don't even think this is cultural appropriation. I think it's just like it can be different cuisine. Like that's. You would think that with the cheese and the Korean, like for me as a Korean American born and raised in Wisconsin, this should be a happy thing, but it makes me very angry. But
not the best feeling to invoke.
But I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
When I came in hot, and it was like, this is my
it.
favorite Korean food, and LA Korean food mogs. It turns out it doesn't mog.
I wonder if someone else can speak to when this cheese phenomena happened. But I feel like right now there are more white people who can speak Korean better than I can. Like as a Korean who grew up in a time where, especially in a place like Wisconsin, where like being Korean wasn't cool. And if anything, like your proximity to whiteness was your social capital as a way to kind of protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I did club soccer and theater. The two least Korean American things for, well, actually maybe not soccer anymore. God damn it, we had a terrible showing. But and now it's like so cool to be Korean. I'm good, love. Thank you. I have many mixed feelings about how Korean culture has become this phenomena, and now I'm like, am I cool enough to be Korean? But I'm gonna go ahead and blame TikTok for.
I'm going to stop your noise gate so that people can hear you better, but it's also probably going to cause a lot more mouth noises, so I'm just letting you know. But I guess that is technically
That's okay. I'll get
mukbang.
Closer to the mic and further away from that.
From that thing? From that monstrosity?
I have beautiful kimchi in front of me now that I will eat with my rice.
Let's see if you like the kimchi.
I think I will.
I got sauce all up and down my beard.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, no, it's too sweet. It had a good shot at the beginning. You got a little bit of the funkiness from the shellfish and the salted shrimp. And that's the other thing. I feel like a lot of Korean food got very sweet, and I'm going to go ahead and blame, white folks for that too. What else? The pickles? We can find a win here, right?
I mean, that you can't mess that up.
Can't they? Can't you? Oh, that's nice.
So, I have some more questions, and I know you don't have a lot of time left. So, I'm going to burn through them as fast as I can. You have a No Secret Police Act imposing severe consequences on including a felony charge and $100,000 fine on any law enforcement officer who covers their faces, hide their name, and or conducts arrests without identifying themselves. What's your vision for holding officers accountable, and how do you believe policing should evolve such that we do not create more Kyle Rittenhouses and things like that?
We have to invest in community. You can't be tough on crime if you're not going to be tough on causes. Our educators and police officers are having to respond to crime and so many of societal failures. If we look at the communities that are safest, they're the ones where folks have good jobs with good benefits, adequate mental health resources. Our kids have community centers and places to go and be themselves and have fun after school. Our schools are fully funded. I think that if we do not actually invest in making sure working people have their needs met, we are not adequately addressing crime. And this is a system right now that has the Epstein class running free. So don't tell me that it's working and that we shouldn't fight for reform. We have to fight for reform. You mentioned before that, childcare costs have now exceeded a year of tuition for UW-Madison. Well, it costs more than that to incarcerate one person in the state of Wisconsin. And Wisconsin incarcerates Black men at a disproportionately high rate, higher than most states across the country. So this is not working. And if we want to be serious about public safety, if we are serious about crime and actually making sure that our kids have a future, we have to invest in community first. Police are a response to crime, and right now they're responding to a lot of things that aren't crime and then creating more violence.
Yeah. We're also at 46,000, I think.
Holy
yeah. I might have poisoned you with bad Korean food, but at least,
We just don't have to call it Korean food, and it's okay.
Okay.
We can have, and I hope Sunongdan don't fault me. I think you made.
I love this place, and I will forever
great.
ride for it.
It's
so
great.
it's fine that you don't like it. It's okay. And maybe I'd be more sad if I wasn't eating this delicious food right now. And
if you had just told me it was not if you didn't tell me it was kalbijim, I would be enjoying that.
Okay.
You queued me up.
Well, that's what it says on the menu.
Yeah, you queued this up to fail.
They queued it up. They set it up.
That has to be like an add-on for cheese, though. They wouldn't put it on the menu with cheese on it. Like
No.
That is add-ons.
That is an add-on. Yeah, the rice cakes are an add-on.
What?
The cheese is an add-on. I added on because that's.
Oh, so you did this?
No, but they added on and when you go there.
Yeah.
And you order it, yes, the cheese and rice cakes are add-ons, yes.
So sometimes one of the more annoying things that would happen in the restaurant is when you have folks who are like lots of substitutions, lots of add-ons.
No, this is like it's it's not. I don't like randomly decide to put cheese on.
I know
it.
these are available as add-ons to enhance the meal and the dish. Yeah. No, Again, had I known this was the product or this was the dish, that's very mukbangy. Did everyone see the cheese pull?
Yeah.
I think that's what food
you hate it.
people...
You hate me. You're like, I'm doing a ban. I'm doing a Hasanabi ban from the state if I win the race.
I love cheese and I love kalbijim and I just don't want to see them together.
Okay.
But they're both delicious on their own. Are you gonna open the gifts that we brought you?
Yes. But let me ask you another question before we do that. Sorry, I know we're running out of time.
It's okay.
During your 2024 primary, you broke with the party line to back the uncommitted movement to protest the genocide of Palestinians, and you drafted a state legislative letter demanding an immediate ceasefire. You also introduced a clean repeal of the former Governor Walker's anti-BDS laws. Mm-hmm. How do you connect the struggles of the working class in Wisconsin to the billions of federal taxpayer dollars spent on funding military conflicts and bombings abroad?
I think at its core, Palestinian liberation is intrinsically entwined and connected to the liberation of all of us. So at the state level, ensuring that we don't have anti-BDS laws, that we protect the right to protest and free speech, that we... The uninstructed movement in Wisconsin, that was also an exercise of free speech. And I think direct democracy and letting our elected officials know what we cared about, what we needed them to do, giving them a lane to course correct. I think working class people, we shouldn't see our tax dollars going to fund genocide and forever wars when we don't have folks here who have access to housing, that we've got kids who are hungry in Wisconsin and across the country. It's unacceptable. And so investing in and fighting for human rights. That's also who I am and why I'm a democratic socialist too, because democracy, human rights, and fairness, those are the principles that, that's what dictates the policy that I'm fighting for.
Hell yeah. Wisconsin is the only state in the Midwest without medical marijuana, one of 9 nationally. So one of 10 for no Medicaid expansion, one of 9 for no medical marijuana. Wisconsinites often drive the neighboring states to purchase weed.
Yeah.
Which means millions of dollars of potential tax revenue is just leaving the state. As governor, will you legalize medical marijuana? And if so, will you also allow, or will you also push to legalize it recreationally?
Full legalization of medicinal and recreational marijuana. We also have to make sure that we are fulfilling our responsibility to help folks who have low-level drug offenses, look at expungement, opportunity for cannabis-related entrepreneurship. So it goes beyond just legalizing. I think we have to make sure that it's, creating an infrastructure and an economy that puts Wisconsin farmers first, that makes sure that Wisconsin entrepreneurs are first, that we're not, there's a lot of predatory, I think, lobbyists coming into the cannabis industry right now. Wisconsin has an opportunity to make sure that the model that we have for legalization puts Wisconsinites first. So looking at parts of Michigan, parts of Colorado, but most importantly, that it supports our entrepreneurs, our consumers, and our farmers.
Okay, so this is you kind of already did this from the start, but this is what I call the Zoran question. It's like clearly definable policies.
Yeah.
What are your top 5 priorities for Wisconsin, and how would you go about implementing them?
Public education, fairer, cheaper health care, shared revenue, child care, and housing. And so public education, if we want to maintain a democracy in our state and this country, we must invest in what is the last remaining democratic institution. That's public education. So supporting our public schools, making sure that there's fair, cheaper healthcare through the expansion of Medicaid, investing in a public option, and ensuring that we are controlling and regulating healthcare prices to bring healthcare costs down. I talked about shared revenue. Now, this is really important because the state of Wisconsin has been hoarding a lot of our tax dollars away from our local municipalities. And if we want to make a meaningful difference in people's lives in just 2 years, one of the best ways we'll be able to do that is to make sure that our cities and towns have enough resources to fund our libraries, to fix our roads, to make sure that, things that people are thinking about, stoplights, roundabouts, what have you, that local governments have what they need to be able to provide the essential services, fire and EMS, housing. This is something we hear about everywhere. We're going to be able to maintain and lower rent costs by having tenant protections and making sure that we're building permanent affordable housing, increasing density, and having an actual housing agency, not just a pseudo-governmental housing authority. And then the childcare. That has to be lowering to no more than 7% of anyone's annual income should go to childcare, but we move towards building fully subsidized childcare for those folks of family of 4 making under $115,000.
That was great. Now we're going to do rapid fire. Super easy, super simple. Rapid fire. Do you support repealing Act 10?
Yes.
Universal child care?
Yes.
Free school meals?
Yes.
Guaranteed pay leave?
Yes.
Abolishing ICE?
Yes.
A 1-year data center moratorium?
Yes.
Breaking up big ag?
Yes.
Public grocery stores?
Yes.
Right to repair?
Yes.
Legalizing cannabis?
Yes.
Overturning Citizens United?
Yes.
A workers' bill of rights?
Yes.
A free Palestine?
Yes.
A Scott Walker statue that people can go to that are made by local artisans and craftsmen that people can slap up if they want to.
Tentatively, yes.
Okay, I tried to sneak that in there. I was like, oh, we got the momentum. Like you're saying yes to everything. Maybe I could catch you. Damn it. Well, thank you so much for coming on. This was an incredible experience. Your primary is on August 11th. You're dancing between first and second of the polls right now. There's some consolidation taking place because obviously you've had a lot of momentum, and centrist Democrats are definitely very scared of having responsive politics in any state. This would be a significant victory for people in Wisconsin, but also for democratic socialism as well, to prove once and for all that these policies are universal, that they're not just pie in the sky ideals. That this is what good governance is, and for people hearing you for the first time today, what do you want them to understand about your convictions, and how can people contribute to your campaign? What are some areas of need for you? We're almost at $50,000.
Oh my God.
Oh, 47,500. We can't hit 50. What are you guys doing?
I will say that as goes Wisconsin, as goes the country. If we have this grassroots community-powered campaign taking on the status quo, the establishment donors and Dems who don't want us to imagine better, to dream better. If we are the campaign that will actually go back to our progressive roots in Wisconsin and build something better. So where socialism was born in Wisconsin, unemployment insurance, social security, kindergarten. Shout out to Mike. I'm going back to some of our history. But the thing is, if we're able to show the rest of the country that we can have a different type of politics in a purple state where working class people are choosing to have more power and actually have a government that is going to put them first, that changes the game for the entire country. So working class people power means, more organizers, more folks coming out for DSA. I think that everyone needs to be paying attention to what's going on in Wisconsin, because what happens here is a potential foreshadowing of what's to happen in the future.
Hell yeah. So let's look at what you got me. Francesca Hong's strongest soldier, Reagan f***ed us, pal. I've seen that. It's true.
Yep.
Oh my God. No. This is like a K-pop fan card.
Yeah, that's from Lizzie.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I love that.
That's a local artist too, Altadena.
Okay, what do we got in here? Oh God. What is Madison DSA trucker hat? That's crazy.
You betcha.
That's crazy.
That's our home chapter.
Okay, hell yeah.
I don't even have one of those yet. When am I gonna get one of those, Madsa?
Oh yeah, no, I get special privilege. What is this? What? DSA? Wait, Milwaukee DSA? What is this supposed to be?
They're ear covers.
Wait,
they're a headband so that you keep your ears warm. Yeah.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a little bit too big for my head, but I think that's because...
Well, I mean...
I have a big head. I have a normal size head. Shut up, chat. Shut up, chat.
I think maybe they assumed. No, it looks great.
Okay. We got a beanie. Milwaukee DSA beanie.
I gotta say, my home chapter there. You guys are going so hard with this. Oh my God. That looks... See, I'm a beanie person, so I have to say that also looks
in
great.
LA, there's not a lot of opportunities to wear beanies, but...
What are you talking about? Folks are out in like a fucking parka. It's 70 degrees out.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to see people, and it's... Don't you think there are folks who wear beanies inside?
Yeah, Tim Pool. Shout out Tim Pool. Okay, so we got Hotties for Hong. With the sleeves pre-cut. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know there's some Hasanabi heads that are going to really appreciate that.
Yep.
They're going to appreciate that. I gotta rock that. And then Reagan. Wait, this is also sleeveless. What is going on? Okay, people on your team are like, it's enough with the suits.
I have the best team.
They were like, enough with the fucking suits. Enough with the suits. It's time to
free the muscle tees.
Yeah, it's time for slutty summer. Okay. This was amazing.
So
Thank you so
great.
much.
Thanks so much for having us.
In person by August 11th, by mail, postmark by July 22nd, online July 22nd. Again, it's open. It's an open primary, so you don't have to have like party affiliation to be able to vote. And that actually also potentially creates new threats, in my opinion, as well, a little bit. If there is, I think Democrats are going to try to pull all the stops here. I am a little bit worried about like establishment Democrats just like trying to pull all stops, because the more this momentum builds, the more they're like, we have to make sure that there's a corporate do nothing Democrat, and we have to out organize them, and we have to outfund. We can't out fundraise them usually because outside money is super easy to come by for people like that. You're never going to get that, obviously, which is why these sorts of fundraisers are also important. Which is why I was urging you guys to donate, but. They got the money, but we got the people, and I'm very excited to see where this goes, and I can help out in any way. Hopefully, maybe I'll come to Wisconsin.
We would love to have you in Wisconsin. I'll be able to show you some really good cheese. That isn't
I love cheese. I'm a cheesehead.
We have the best cheese in the world.
Also, you guys have a communist sports team.
Oh, our beloved Packers. When people ask me about socialism, I say the 3 Ps: Packers, public schools, and potholes. We can make a connection to how all of that works together.
I feel very, very confident about everything here, straight up. We still haven't hit 50K. That's crazy. We have $49,837 raised. We can't hit 50K. Embarrassing, chat. Open up your wallets right now, one last time. Let's get it. Let's get it over the finish line. Let's get it over the 50,000 line.
So what's it going to take for you to come out to Wisconsin?
Well, 50,000. If we fundraise 50,000, I'll come out to Wisconsin. I know. We'll talk about it. I said it already. I think to your team before, but like if there's any like events or any rally or anything like that, we can set something up, and I can certainly pull up. Maybe. Alongside some other candidates that have already endorsed you, and we'll set something up together.
That would be great. Hey, folks, remember that we will out-organize them.
I need you to stand next to each other.
What is happening?
I need you. My editor says I need you to stand next to each other to see the height difference, and I'll drop another $25. All right, let's do it. Do you want to do it?
Yes, as long as we're hiding this thing.
Okay.
Uh-oh. All right. Here we go.
That's normal. I mean, that's not that crazy. Wait, how tall are you?
5'2.5".
Wait,
says
here.
5'3".
Let's do it back here so you can so we can see. That's not that crazy.
It's
pretty normal.
think, yeah.
There it is. All right.
We did it.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me.
This was
great.
This
Thanks,
was wonderful. Okay. I am going to walk you out, take a photo, and then you guys can get back to the Supreme Court and the devastation that is being offered to the United States of America potentially.